I got the tires in here to get them mounted over there. They're gonna go ahead and mount the tires and the tires in here. Let's open this up. There they are. They're 35, 15 wide, 15 rims. There you go. There's some big boys, right? There's some big sons of guns. I barely fit them in the truck. But let's take this down here. Ouch. Knuckle busting. So here are the tires. Get them out of there. They're badass though. Look at the tread. Tread is mean. Super Swampers. Look at the woo-hoo-hoo. Even the walls got tread. They look sick. These are mean sons of guns. The Humvee tires are what, 37? I'm tripping. What are they? So they're taller. Yeah, 37, but they're 12.5 like the other tires I had in there. These tires are 15s. These are 12, but these are bigger tires. What rim is this? This is 16? Okay. I didn't even know that. I thought it was a 15. Military Oz. What does that mean? Anyway, let's get these tires on the Bronco. So I put the old tires back on. So that's what it looks like now. These are 31s? Yeah, 31, 10, 15, something, whatever. I'm gonna put 35s, but 15 inches wide. So there you have that. Okay, so this is the before picture. Want to kind of give you an idea of what it looked like before. So it's no lift. The tires are 31. There's no sun visor as well. Let's go. Let the journey begin. The journey begins on eBay, right? So I went on eBay. I wanted to get the sun visor, and I was seeing them for like $350, $400, $450. The one I wanted anyway. What I like to do is I like to go shop for things when I'm not ready to buy because my back is not against the wall. So I look for really good deals. So it was months ahead before I was ready to buy. I was shopping for this. Then boom, I finally ran into this deal. It's like $100. I mean $200, $245 plus shipping. I think that was a really good deal. So I was like, I gotta get it. So that's step one of the journey. Is that doom sound effect? Is that the thing from like Law and Order? Law and Order? I don't know. I never watched it, but it sounds familiar. Like, dude. Anyway, so I got the visor. I went ahead and got the visor painted and installed. Let's keep going. Went to roughcountry.com and I bought the 6-inch lift kit for the Ford Bronco, my year. Now, you see the price there might be a little higher. It could have been just $600, but I bought the leaf springs with it. I thought my whole suspension system needed replacement. So anyway, I just got the leaf springs, and that's what made the price what you see there. So Christmas came early. So yeah, the Rough Country lift kit, 6-inch lift kit is here. It came pretty fast, like a day or two. The lift kit itself came fast. The leaf springs, this you see in the back of the Bronco, the leaf springs came a couple of days after. But you know how you feel when your car parts come in. You're so happy. You're so happy to see them. You can't, and not expecting them that fast. I mean, I didn't do any like rush shipping or anything like that. So I was really happy. So as you can see, it's really ashy underneath. So getting it undercoated. Painted, it being black underneath bodes well because the suspension kit I got is gray. The shocks are gray. So it will look crazy if new gray shocks and an ashy background. But now if it's a black background with new gray shocks, it'll look good underneath altogether. Now it's coming out nice. You want to install something new in this platform, right? Not the ashy one, not the before picture. This encourages you to install something new here. So again, it's going to look, the contrast in the back is going to look good because it's not new and ashy. It's pretty much new and painted. Here, as you can see, the old brake lines, they can almost get there. They can almost, well, they can actually. It's just they kind of stretched out. If they do, they don't have any give. So new brake lines are advised. Springs and shocks are in. We're getting there. If you ever wondered what a 6-inch lift would look like with 31s, this is how it's going to look. Look how much space is in between. Now, granted, the angle of the picture makes it look a lot like it's really a lot of space in between the frame and the tire, but it's really not that bad. But now here we have the 35s that fill in that gap, that space, right? It fills it in pretty nicely. It's up high, but still fills in. But really, from this picture, you can't really tell. It's actually more space in between the tire and the frame than what this picture shows because it's shadowly dark. But it fills in the space really nicely. 35s, I think, is a good size for a 6-inch lift. So there are the shocks and springs. Some rough country action. Talking about springs, you didn't have to order new leaf springs, but I got new leaf springs anyway. I thought the other leaf springs I had were done. So one thing about, you see, I had to get extended brake lines. See the brake lines? Because a 6-inch lift is a bit much. 2-inch, I don't think you have to worry about. 4-inch, you can get away with it, but 6, you got to get that extended brake line. There it is, right there. So a few other things need to be installed. So you saw I got bushings changed. Hold on, let me zoom out of here. Oh, here it is. And if you saw the picture, the bushings look like mush. Like they were bad. I know they were really bad. So let's follow the exhaust. Oh, look at that. Dual exhaust. If you didn't see it, can you see the exhaust out of there? I don't think so. There it is. So it doubles up here, and then one goes there, one goes there. Here the back, the rear shocks. So it's just about done, and got it coated down here. But yeah, here's the rough country lift. Underneath this big, I love the tires, the Super Swampers. They're crazy looking. They look aggressive and mean. Now, I was gonna get the other Super Swampers without the tread on the sidewalls, but those look really good to me, in my opinion, when the rims, if these are 15s, they're small, but if you had even smaller rims and the little circle, less smaller rims, because when you have a plain wall right here, it's so plain Jane that it brings out the rim too much, because that's the only thing to look at. But I'm not into rims, much. I'm into tires. I had to put more meat on the bones. This is the meat, that's the bone. I want meat more than bone. And to me, it takes your eye away from the rim, which is a cool rim, and focuses more on the meat, on the tire. But I was gonna go with these tires first, then I was gonna go with the second ones, and I went to order the second ones. I ordered them. They called me back a couple of days later and told me that those are out of stock until like May, so that was like 3-4 months from now. So I was like, just give me these in stock. They was like, yeah, they got plenty of them. So I got these, and I'm happy because the rim factor. I'm weird like that. I look at things like that, The walls take away from the rim, and when I think of tires, I think that the tires should be the main focus. The tread on the tire, the thickness of the tire. Just my opinion. I mean, depending on what kind of vehicle you drive, right? I mean, you won't put these tires on a luxury car or a sports car. Then you look at it different when you look at tires and rims. But I'm putting this on pretty much a monster truck. So you want the meat. All right, there you go. So the Bronco had a single exhaust. Now it's dual. And I'm gonna let you hear the sounds of that. Maybe in this video or maybe in another video, but I will let you see. So there's the new leaf springs. There goes the brake line. So again, rough country. The paint looks good. The undercoating looks real nice. Here are the 31s. I sold the 33s, the 31s, and here I'm about to take these home. The carpet is really dirty. I got to figure out how to clean that. 66, Route 66, right? So again, those are the tires, and you can see the tread on the walls. You can't put the covers on here, the black covers, so we're stuck with these covers. First I didn't know how I felt about it, but it's silver gray that matches with that. I have no issues with it, but you know, it's always been like that. For some reason you can't cover the front ones. I don't know. I have no clue. See that again? And you see here it's covered. See here it's covered. Which is fine by me. But look at, yeah, the tires are a bit much. They come out with the I call them the treads on the walls. But I like them. I like how they look. They look aggressive as hell. They look like they're about business. Like, you know, some you can say, oh, they can pass for street tires and off-road, but these look like they could just pass for off-road only. But it is labeled as street and off-road. So if you, anyway, so there, yeah, so that's what it is. But 35s in height, 15 in width, and the rims are 15. But get back to what I was talking about. So if there is no designs on the sidewalls, it'll bring these rims out more than I would want them to be brought out. That's what I was trying to convey earlier when I was speaking. I don't know if I was making any sense or I was just rambling. But so I measured from here to here. It's 9 from tire to frame. From tire to frame, it's 9.5 inches in the back, and it's 8.5 inches of front. Okay, so I took the levelers out where I used to have the front would be actually a 1/2 inch taller, but now the front is a 1/2 inch. But you can't, it doesn't, so Broncos stand that way. So it has that Bronco stance again.